to That Horror Couple. I'm Kaylee.
I'm Rob.
And tonight we watched an exciting Season 3 finale.
We made it to the finale.
Yes, the Daryl Dixon show.
Hell yeah. What was the title called?
Soles del Mar.
And what's the meaning?
I do not know.
Time to Google.
Soles del Mar is a Spanish phrase meaning solace of the sea.
That makes sense, kind of, seeing how things ended up. They satisfied us with some things.
It's like unresolved, if you will.
There's definitely some unfinished business, which it makes me for sure that we're going to get another season now.
Oh, yeah. I believe he's greenlit for Season 4.
Well, yeah, I think it was already talked about, but now that I saw it, I'm like, oh yeah, we're getting another season.
And let's talk about this season finale of Daryl Dixon.
Awesome way to kick off this episode was we got the returning character of Stefan
Cadrone's back. Tattoo Face is back.
Yeah, I kept calling him Tattoo Face, but he actually found that Rubik's Cube.
The Rubik's Cube that the kid had. Laurent's Rubik's Cube, yes.
But Cadrone, though, him and Daryl were off again, on again friends. I mean, they were enemies, friends. So I had to think for a second. I was like, is this guy cool with Daryl? I don't know, but I remember that character being super cool.
Yeah.
So I think that's a cool way, if they're going to come back with another season, to bring this character back into the story.
I was excited to see him.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a cool thing to do. Roberto's pissed at his father for not telling him how his mother died. Remember that news?
Withholding information.
Yeah, so there's, like I said, there's unfinished business there with Roberto and Antonio there. So they got to end that story properly.
We got to figure out. We got to bring them back together. Yeah.
Carol's like, dude, I'm going back for your father.
I'm going back for you, Antonio.
And dude, she goes back in the back of a truck. It's like she's totally like a ninja.
Yeah, she's hiding. She's like,
I thought that was awesome. So, but dude, they were holding Antonio in like that torture thing.
Yeah, it looked awful.
I don't know what that was.
Like stretches his limbs while he's hanging. That was terrible.
That was hard to watch.
It was, because we like Antonio. He's such a likable character.
He is, dude. But Carol to the rescue, I guess.
Yeah, Carol. Well, there's always been Carol to the rescue. Have we forgotten Terminus?
Speaking of to the rescue, Daryl and Paz are tracking down Justina, following that cart thing.
The convoy back to El Alcazar, yeah.
What was cool about this episode is, Daryl, Carol, we get to see both people kick ass, help other people, and this episode was filled with action.
It was.
It was weird to see Daryl as a waiter.
Yeah, he had like a mask on, but he was like he was like pouring wine for people. That was so funny. Yeah.
What was with that Walker Puppet Theater? It looked like some country club like dinner. So they were like just auctioning off these women, and of course Daryl ruined the whole dinner.
Oh yeah.
Totally awesome to see. He let these walkers on strings just go. A lot of fighting, a lot of good action scenes, but he actually gets to Justina, takes off with her.
He's able to get her out of there, and also Paz is able to get Elena out of there, which is so sweet. I love them reuniting. We found out Elena has a son.
Dude, but what about her husband was super suspicious. He's like, I know you like the ladies.
Yeah. He knew that they had like a relationship going on. Paz is captured by Elena's husband. Thinks something bad's gonna happen to Paz, but Elena comes up on them and she's able to take out her husband, which I thought was great.
What was that Paz flashback we got with that guy though?
That was what she was telling Daryl about, how they had captured her and beat her to an inch of her life. Yeah, that was the flashback.
She had shorter hair, but it was still her.
From years ago, yeah.
Speaking of flashbacks, we got a Daryl flashback too.
We did, and I could have swore that was Michael Rooker's voice as Merle on there. Like it sounds like him. Was that from an earlier episode that they ripped the voice, or do you think that they brought Rooker on to just do that
I'm not sure, because the way technology is nowadays, they could just AI his voice, and it could sound pretty close, but he has a pretty distinct voice.
He does, yes.
So I think that probably was his voice, maybe. Yeah. Turns out who I thought was Daryl was actually Merle, it looks like.
Yeah, when they were kids, yeah.
That kid running up to the trailer, like, I think that's Merle.
That's Merle, and then the younger boy was Daryl.
So he says, go brother, go. I'm gonna go back. So Daryl must have been living in the woods by himself for a little while, so maybe that's why he's so resourceful.
I think so,
I think we're gonna get some backstory leading into like season 4 of this show.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I would love to see that.
Cool to see Daryl and Justina like drive off on the motorcycle too. Like the scenery's awesome. So we got some more scenery, some more driving footage. To me, it was just like a mission accomplished type thing.
Yeah.
It was like Daryl, it's like mission accomplished. We got Justina. Let's go.
Let's go home.
Let's go home. Yeah. Valentina saves Daryl's ass.
Yeah, Valentina does save Daryl and Justina because they're attacked by Federico's guys, and they find out that Roberto was taken by Federico's guys back to the community. So Daryl has to go there and pretty much save Carol and Cruz behind. Yeah.
That's where Daryl finds that Carol went back for Antonio. Right when he finds that out, he's like, I'm going back for Carol.
Yeah, he's like, here we go. Yeah.
So I love the loyalty of both of them, like Daryl and Carol. You know what I mean?
Severely loyal. loyal, yes, to each other. I love that.
And Federico, man, Federico he's about to, he says release the dogs. He's about to release a herd onto a chained up Roberto.
Yeah, and Antonio and Carol are helpless. They have no weapons.
Yeah, so I'm seeing them like, being surrounded by walkers and stuff with no weapons. And then, dude, Daryl pops in, 80s action movie star at the perfect time. I love this. Daryl saves the day, and he pops up like fucking Ninja Turtle style.
Yeah.
You're gonna die.
We get a cool battle scene. Daryl takes out all of Federico's men, basically. They take out a lot of walkers. We're talking about like flaming walkers too in this episode.
Yes, the
walkers on
look
fire.
Really cool, yeah.
So we get a lot of good Walking Dead battle scenes in this finale.
We do, and Justina actually shows back up to the community and outs Federico to everybody that he was the one that gave her away to El Alcazar. So the community actually comes together. They lock him up in the dungeon.
Yeah, so he got Negan basically.
Yeah, he got Negan.
I saw a lot of parallels, like this whole story of like the saviors between two communities. I'm
in
like,
Alexandria.
yeah, I'm like, oh, so El Alcazar
is like the savior.
It's like the saviors, but like, Federico wound up getting the Negan treatment eventually in the prison. So I see a lot of parallels with like different communities. Like,
I would agree with that.
Through this like series,
yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. We get to see Carol, Daryl, Antonio, Roberto, and Justina. They're sleeping the night at the boat because they're supposed to go to America the next day on the boat. But unfortunately, Federico's mom lets him out of the dungeon.
Yeah. Federico actually pulls a gun on Daryl and threatens Daryl, and I'm like, oh, no. But turns out, like, dude, he just damages their boat, which the whole thing goes up in flames.
It blows up,
which makes sense to me, because I was thinking the whole time, like, if they just take off and leave, say, goodbye, everybody, so long, nice meeting you.
Yeah.
That's a weird way to end the show.
Yeah, because then season 4 would take place in America, so it's like,
so something had to keep them on that
keep them in Spain.
Yeah, and especially since we got a cool like back and forth like a dialogue moment with Daryl and Carol.
Yes.
And Daryl basically said he's sick of just moving around and like fighting.
Always running.
Everywhere he goes. So basically, I think he was saying he wants to call someplace home.
Yeah.
Because we see that with his childhood flashbacks too. Like he just never had a place he can call home.
He never felt safe.
The original Walking Dead series, they were moving from the farm to the prison to Alexandria to he was
the Commonwealth at one
He was a
point.
prisoner of Negan's at one point. Then he would then the Commonwealth. He's constantly moving. He told Carol basically, like, before we celebrate and eat these hot dogs in a can, I want to call a place home.
Yeah, he did, and I love that. I thought that was such a sweet a moment. He was being very, very vulnerable with Carol, which is like one of the only people he's ever been vulnerable with on this show, which I love their relationship. I think it's wonderful.
Federico was pulling that gun on Daryl like he like misfired or something, and the whole boat went up in flames. But I feel like that boat burning, how Daryl was watching that boat go up in flames, it was very symbolic of like Daryl staying where he is now.
Yeah.
As far as the spin-offs go, I say the Daryl Dixon Walking Dead one, probably my favorite. This really was fantastic, and I'm looking forward to season 4.
Me too, yeah. I love the Daryl Dixon spinoff. It's really good.
And Tattoo Face is coming back.
He's coming back. Cadrone is back. We need him back, guys.
He actually saw the boat burning too.
He did. He was like,
when the boat was on fire, from a distance, he's like, say what?
Yeah,
like,
Dixon?
Yeah.
Comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Have you been watching the Daryl Dixon show?
What would you rate it?
Have you been enjoying it? I would rate this finale like an 8 out of 10. I thought it was really well done.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Okay.
There was a lot of action,
Yeah,
a lot of good parts. I was just so excited watching it. It felt like intense the whole time.
Yeah,
even the dialogue parts, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, you're really into
hot
it.
dogs in a can.
Yeah,
yo.
let's go.
Yeah. So yeah, dude, I'm gonna say 9.
9 out of 10.
Overall,
Okay.
probably give the whole overall season probably an 8.
Okay. Same. Yeah.
I like it.
I liked it too. Yeah, it was different.
I liked every episode for different reasons, but
Yeah.
overall, I just love the story. I love the characters.
The cinematography, of course.
I think it's cool we're gonna get one more season of Walking Dead Daryl Dixon before they do the next series of events of Walking Dead, whatever they're gonna do.
Make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. You can hit the bell to be notified when we drop all of our new reviews. We also have a YouTube membership page. It is $2.99 a month. You can join and become a Horror Couple homie. We put exclusive videos on there that we do not put on our main page, so make sure you're checking that out. And thank you so much to those of you who are members. We love you guys. We also have a Spreadshop t-shirt store.
Yes, you can represent with hats, pins, stickers, buttons, coffee mugs. You
That kind
can
of stuff.
shop till you drop.
Shop till you drop, guys. Make sure you're checking that out. Once again, I'm Kaylee.
I'm Rob.
And we hope you guys have had a wonderful Halloween season, and we will see you guys soon.
Peace.